Experiment 601 was the 601st genetic experiment created by Jumbo with Hamsfield's funding. He was designed to use his kickboxing and wrestling skills to beat up and defeat enemies. 601 and the other first 624 experiments were deactivated and smuggled to Earth by Jumbo during his mission to capture Experiment 626. All of the experiment pods were released and scattered across the island of Kauai, with 601's pod landing by a cliff face. Lilo and Stitch the series. When a dehydrated tourist tossed a half-full water bottle over the cliff, it landed beside a ravine and trickled out water, which touched 601's pod, activating the experiment. 601 then attacked a passing couple, beating them up when the husband angered him while mistaking him for a wild purple pig. When Lilo and Stitch arrived to find and capture 601, the latter ambushed them. Stitch prepared to fight 601, but his stance faltered due to an earlier snack combo incident in which Stitch's combat training was erased. Lilo was then forced to retreat with Stitch, while 601 was distracted with beating up the newly arrived Gantu. While 601 continued his rampage, Jumbo lent Lilo several books, including one titled Fighting Four-Armed Monsters, to help her retrain and condition Stitch to fight in combat. After he mastered a few training exercises, Stitch was practically ready to battle 601 hand-to-hand. Later, 601 attacked Muscle Bay, defeating all the boxers with ease. Stitch then came to challenge 601 to a rematch, and a long drawn-out battle ensued. At first, 601 was able to easily overpower Stitch, but with Lilo's tutoring and Stitch's coordination, the latter easily defeated 601, who was restrained with ropes. .601, christened Kixx, shortly after found his one true place teaching other people kickboxing. Back at Gantu's ship, Experiment 625 and an injured Gantu watched a TV commercial of Kixx hosting his own instructional workout video. It motivated Gantu to learn kickboxing after being pummeled by Kixx. Elastico. In the episode Elastico, Kixx reappeared as one of the audience members for Lilo's hula dance. The Asteroid. In the Asteroid, Kixx was one of the 6 experiments that Stitch convinced to come with them and Lilo to save Earth from an approaching asteroid. Along the journey, Kixx kicked the back of Spooky's seat, causing the latter to terrify him. Also, when Kixx grabbed at the free refreshments only to get slapped by Pleakley, the former beat Pleakley up and took a bag of peanuts for himself. He later endured a clobbering from Hammerface and helped Stitch remove the ship's hyperdrive engine. Houdini. Kixx made a brief cameo in Houdini hosting his recent kickboxing commercial. Angel. In Angel, Kixx was one of the experiments that Angel reverted to evil using her song, causing the former to beat up random athletes and forcing Stitch to fight and defeat him again. Later, Kixx and the other depraved experiments attacked Stitch aboard a ship, but Angel turned them back to good before Kixx could land the fatal blow. Working together, the experiments were then able to successfully escape the ship with Stitch. Slugger. Kixx reappeared in Slugger as part of Lilo's softball team. Shoe. In the episode Shoe, Kixx was one of the experiments that helped turn Jumbo's ship into a hotel. Checkers. Kixx was one of the experiments in Checkers that joined Stitch in a rebellion against Gantu. Although he did not appear during the battle, he was seen rebuilding the float after Gantu's defeat. Flute. In Plute, Kixx was one of the first team of experiments, along with Deforestator and Richter, formed to try and stop Plute. However, Plute was easily able to defeat them, forcing the 3 experiments to retreat. Ace. Kixx was seen on the computer screen in Ace, posing as an evil creation of Jumbo's as part of a hoax to fool Mortalax, the head of Ego Industries. Leroy and Stitch the movie. The first 624 experiments, including Kixx, were rounded up by Leroy and taken to a stadium to be destroyed. However, Lilo, Stitch, Jumba, Pleakley, Reuben, and Gant arrived before the experiments could be destroyed. Kixx participated in the following battle between the experiments and the Leroy clones by beating up attacking Leroys. However, the Leroy soon gained the upper hand in the battle, but were defeated when Lilo, Stitch, Reuben, and several other experiments performed the song Aloha Oi, which caused the Leroy army to shut down due to a failsafe mechanism. Kixx joins them for the song by playing the bongos. Special abilities. Kixx has superhuman strength and kickboxing skills, second only to Stitch. He possesses hand-to-hand combat skills with corresponding agility. He also has professional wrestling skills as well as the capable strength to hold his own against other opponents. Like Stitch, Kixx can roll into a ball and jump really high, but with more durability and force than when Stitch does it. Similar to the Forestator, Kixx can spin into a tornado to deliver consecutive punches to his opponent and is extremely fast when doing so. He can speak basic Tantalog but has a raspy voice. When he does speak, it sounds close to a growl. Kixx is shown to be skilled playing the bongos. Weaknesses. Using the book titled Fighting Four-Armed Monsters, Kixx's attacks can be countered easily, which led to his downfall by Stitch.
I've never heard of that.
Trivia. Kixx is named after the soccer team, Philadelphia Kixx. Kixx was mistaken for a wild, four-armed purple pig by two tourists and a radio announcer. The climactic battle between Kixx and Stitch is presented in a Western-style theme. Kixx's pod color is blue. The experiment pod container describes Kixx as Experiment 601, primary function, hand-to-hand combat. Although thus far we've been unable to track down the Kixx plushie, we believe one comes from the Sega Fun Fan Amuse collection, as seen on screen. If you enjoyed this video, please smash a like and subscribe to the channel for more Lilo and Stitch videos. Leave a comment down in the comment section with who's your favorite experiment, which one you'd like to see us do next. Until next time, aloha!